Wow, that was quick. Hey, everybody. Welcome to TAN TV, the African American Network. We have a local field global reach. You're watching Out of Bounds with myself, T Rex, and of course, my nemesis. No, she's still my sweetheart, but she just mean.
Uh-uh.
Denise, here we go. She ain't mean.
Hey.
She's a sweetheart. Plus, I'm not gonna talk crap because sugar bite them gonads. Speaking of gonads,
Yeah.
before we start the show, do you know in Wisconsin, you know how they hang the testicles from the back of a truck and all that?
Yeah.
You haven't seen that in Tennessee where they got
The
you
balls
can't
hanging
do that
there.
anymore. It's against the law. And
Yeah, I've seen that.
yeah, and you can't put a chorus back there or nothing. I was like, they are
Oh,
just taking
really?
fun from everything. But
Wow.
yes, it's against the law. Since we was talking about, sugar biting testicles. All right, you guys, if y'all here, we gonna talk about we're gonna talk about liabilities and lies abilities. So if you don't know the difference, I'll tell you the difference. Liability is what you liable for, and lies ability is what you lie about.
Mm.
Okay, so you lie
I
about.
just lie.
So uh well, I hate to say it, but as a man, it seems natural.
Yeah, for
It
y'all
just
to
seems
lie.
natural.
Yeah.
Maybe even if it's not, we just lie about it. Did you move the car? I don't think so. Well, good dog well you moved it, but you just
Lie.
lie. I don't know. I don't know why men do
Just,
it. Do you know why?
it's in their nature, I guess, just to lie.
Do you know why men do
Yeah, that's guess they in the nature. They just lie.
it?
And then they tell so many
It's
lies,
in their
they
nature to
get
lie.
caught
I
up.
don't know, Denise. I
They
can't.
get caught up on lies.
I don't know, Denise. I can't say that's true. Okay, hold on. We got Miss Polk here, and Jennifer just came on. So Miss Polk said,
Hey, y'all.
and we got Miss Polk, Michelle,
Hey,
and
Michelle.
Jennifer watching. Hey,
Hey,
everybody. So
everybody.
my I don't know if you heard the question. I don't know why men lie. Do we lie because we are when you I understand the liability part of a relationship. Let's just go straight to that. I understand the reliability part of a relationship, but as a young man and an older man, I want to put this out. I stopped lying recently, like
Oh, my
about 4
good.
years
Oh,
ago,
gosh. Oh.
after my butt.
The-
I'm not. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. But my question is, because I asked myself this when the producer passed this on to me, I asked myself, why did I lie? And I think most of the time I lied. Either I did something that was wrong, or I was just afraid if I told the truth, it would sound like I was telling a lie. So I made a better lie than the truth. Does that make sense?
the- you
Because
just trying to
trust
cover
me,
it up.
you know, yeah. But it was even if it was harmless, even if you know did you have a drink and you had drinks and no, I was drinking water. And you had a drink. What's up? How you doing, fam? That's what I say. So what do you think? Do you think okay?
I think,
We do it
no, I
anyway.
don't
So
think you should be lying. Right. I don't think you should be lying about anything because it's going to come back and bite you. And then some people tell so many lies that when they get caught up, they don't know what they done told. They get caught up. So they're going around saying one lie and it's leading to another one. And then at the end, they don't even know what they done said.
that is true.
One lie leads
Somebody
to
said,
another,
hey,
and another.
yeah,
Do
somebody
what?
from Missouri and Texas said, hey, Denise and T Rex. Oh,
Hey, how are
Paula
you?
said something. Paula said, why lie when you have to remember the lie? That's a good one, Paula, because the older you
Yeah, that's
get,
what I just said. You got to remember.
you can't remember your
Because
lies.
if you
You
don't
can't.
remember, you just lying and lying.
Oh Lord. Oh, now I know, Terry. Okay, Jennifer, quit. I'm-
That's right,
and
Jennifer.
Paula agreed. Paula agreed with you. Paula said she agreed with you. It's hard. It is true. It's very hard to remember your lies when you get out there. When especially I say for the fellas that I know, it's just hard because we lie so often. sometimes we lie and we believe it ourselves. That's how bad it is. Somebody says, I'd rather be cursed out versus be caught in a lie. I don't know about that one. I'd rather, I'm with Richard Pryor on that. You gonna believe me or your lying eyes?
Yeah, you lying eyes. I can't see any, I can't see any comments
I'm
because
not
my screen is frozen. I'm
okay.
frozen.
What they say?
So I
Did
can
it
hear
say
you,
there
but
men? Oh, you can hear me.
I just can't see your movement or me.
Oh, well, I see you. I see your
Yeah, you can
movement. I
see me,
see
but
everything.
I see you, but I don't see you moving, and my screen is frozen.
Oh, okay, but I see you. Oh Lord,
Hmm.
Kappas are known to be liars. Who said that?
Yes.
What's up,
Oh,
Newt?
girl.
Who said Kappas
Whoever
are known to
said
be
that, yes,
liars?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Paula says she agree with you. Paula's watching. I'm gonna let y'all know. What up, Newt? I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna tell you right now. Noops don't lie any much more than anybody else. All right.
Yeah.
It's just
Ooh.
that we are we are often we 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 as Noops, I'm just gonna say we as fraternity people, men, fraternity men, we just have so many friends. Now, so I said, now T-Rex, them Noops lie. Come on, then somebody says you should be having this. You shouldn't be talking about this topic. All I can say, I did not pick this topic.
Somebody said, now T-Rex, them noose be lying.
The producer was people, and they talked about it that y'all just want to throw it on the Noops, and it wasn't a Noop at the meeting. There wasn't a Noop at that meeting. So all I can say, and you're right, Paula. Q's lies the most. See, I told you. That's why I love Paula, because she be
No, they
on
said she
point.
don't. No, them Kappas
She
lie
be
the
keeping
most.
it. Nah, the Q's be
Men should be held. Should be held
I don't
liable.
think so.
Men should be held liable for the lie abilities.
They should be. They should be.
Men should be held
I'm not.
liable for the liability.
As a man, you know, I'm gonna break some down to the fellas because I was talking to one of my cousins a couple minutes. Well, it was a while ago, and my nephew, and he's a new, and my nephew said that his dad didn't lie. My cousin didn't lie. He just said what he had to say, and that was it. If she didn't like it, she didn't like it. Then if she did like it, she did like it. But he didn't lie, and he stayed married for a
They
very
said
long time till she passed away. So, oh, here we
they said
go.
T-Rex, you lied when you open your eyes today. And they say T-Rump is the biggest liar.
Well, I would y'all if y'all ever watch the Bill Maher show, I'm gonna give him a quick plug right now. He went to the White House and hung out with Trump, and he was one of the biggest guys that used to talk about Trump. And he said when he got there, Trump was really real.
Hey,
He wasn't the Trump you see on TZ. So Trump don't lie that much, I guess. Okay, what's up, Robert? I see you. What's up? Hey, Felicia, I see you. A man. This
hey,
is what Felicia
Felicia.
says. A man will lie and they will make you look stupid. Why? Okay, Felicia. Men can't make you stupid when they lie. I just don't understand that one, Felicia. You had to break that one down to me. But yeah, it's kind of hard to understand that. It's kind of hard to understand that. I'm not saying
They said,
the I'm not saying in a relationship, because in a relationship you are liable. That's the other part, liable for your actions. So if you're gonna say so, if you're gonna do something stupid, then just make sure that you own up to it or don't do something stupid. There's nothing once you get to a point where I don't want to say mature because that's wrong for a man. But I think the difference between a man and a woman, women just lie better than men. Y'all can lie with a straight face.
Somebody said T-Rex, a man will lie and make you feel like you're cray cray. They hate on us pretty ass noobs. Noobs,
I
they be lying, they be
I agree.
hating.
I know they be hating. They can't help it. They can't help it, man. They can't help it. They can't help it. But all I want to say is, women, when y'all, if y'all do the same thing as a man, and we're not talking about cheating, we just talking about. I think women do more about lying about if they purchased something that was a little too expensive, or if they was somewhere where they weren't supposed to be. But not, I'm not saying they was cheating. Say they went out with their girlfriends, but they was supposed to be going some shopping. They went out to the bar or something. I think women just are just better liars. They just can be more convincing, or men just don't really care. What do you think? Better liar, or just don't care? That's a good question.
Both. I think it's both. Some men just don't care. Then some women just know how to lie too. You know, um,
Yeah,
it's
that is true.
always the. If somebody said it's always the bar with you, it could be Jamaica.
What? What Jamaica?
They said
What's
it's
the bar
always the
with you,
bar with
man?
you. It could be Jamaica. In other words,
Could
they
be
could be that
Jamaica.
in Jamaica. come on,
I,
do what?
I, I haven't been to Jamaica in a long time, so I
They
hope
said
that
some
person's
men
not
don't
trying.
give. Some men don't give a. Some men don't give a shit. They'll be
Uh
right.
huh.
They'll lie right in your face,
That
and
is
that's
true.
true.
And Felicia say they don't care. But my question is, if you supposed to be a grown person, and I'm throwing this out there, I'm not saying that I'm on that side with the lies for a minute there, but if you're a grown person, why you gotta lie? Just say, hey, I was doing something I shouldn't supposed to be doing. Whatever it is, take the responsibility. It's like when the police pull you over and you speeding, they know how fast you're going, and then they have the nerve to ask you how fast you're going. And what does the average person say if the speed limit is 70? I was doing 69.
Yeah,
And he know you
yeah.
lying,
They said a man will lie and know he's lying and still lie. That's true. They lie right in your face and still lying.
That's- but that's what we do. I mean,
I
I just think
know.
I don't say
That's
me
what we're
all men lie,
saying.
because I think some men are good. I think most of the ones that I know probably lied a couple of times. I have to say they. Oh Lord. Paula said, Miss Polk said, integrity is everything to me. Once you lose it, we're done. Well, uh, that's a that's a Sigma Gamma Rho, fellas. If y'all didn't know that, and so I guess that's a Sigma Gamma Rho and the other women's policies. Once you lie to them, you done. You done. So
Yeah, I'd rather you just tell me the
the
truth.
liability part.
I'd rather you just tell me the truth and let me make the decision on what I want to do. Tell me the truth and then I can decide what I want to do. But don't just straight up lie when I know you're lying.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But I think I can say this out loud. I think it takes a man, and it doesn't have an age, but it takes a man to mature. Some men mature at 19. Some men mature at 60.
And none of them mature at
So
all.
and and Miss Paula Jennifer said, yes, Paula, you're right. So all I can say is this: when you when a man understands who he is, he stops lying. And I don't know if that's an age number or not, but I think that's what it is.
And some of y'all
Oh,
still ain't mature damn babies. Somebody said. That's true. Some men still ain't mature. They still hanging out. They still doing this. They still sagging their pants. They still whatever else they do. They still got trying to have 50 women, and they're still doing this and that. Grow up. Do something.
Thanks for the hat. That's a nice hat.
Thank
Jennifer
you.
said, "I'd rather be lied. I'd rather be hurt by the truth than misled by a lie."
Thank you.
That's a good. That's
Thank
a
you.
good one.
Looking cute. Thank you. Nice hat, T Rex.
Mm. Thank you. I don't
Somebody
know
said,
though,
grow the
but
hell up, liars. Yeah, grow up. Man, grow up. Jesus Christ.
I I think for honestly, I think for a guy to grow up, he has to be hurt first. I think he has to go through some kind of emotional trauma. We'll come back with to get there. We'll go to commercial right now. Here's a commercial. Take us away, producer. Give us a commercial.
Action.
Hey y'all, it's Key from my show, The Key to
Be back.
We'll be back. So, to answer your question, why don't we just grow up? When it doesn't, I don't know when men grow up. I can't tell you. Like I said before, and if people know me, know that it took me a while to grow up. So, all I can say to everybody is that everybody has a time and everybody has an instance. I said it many times, and I said it in private with the fellas, and I probably said it on the show before. Just because there's more women than men doesn't mean you got to get all of them. Leave them for the single guys. Let them do their own thing. Why do men lie about their ass cheating? Just move the hell on. That's what I just said. I agree with you. If you don't want to be in a relationship, don't be in one. Just say, hey, babe, we kicking it. But sometimes that one that you really want to stick with, but you still want to play, ain't hearing it. So you just gotta quit. That's all I can say.
And then you're right. I
Because if
ain't
you don't
hearing it.
quit,
I
you
ain't
may.
hearing it. I ain't hearing it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's liability and liability. I'm trying to get to make a difference. One when you're responsible, another when you're lying. You shouldn't. I can't tell you shouldn't because I did. So that's kind of crazy. But I should say this: I shouldn't have did the stuff that I did so that I had to lie. I
Right.
think that if you are a man and you want to be with more than one woman, then you should never, ever, ever say anything about making that one
Right.
woman your only woman.
Somebody
If
said,
you don't do that, then you
be
go ahead,
free,
Denise.
be free and date who you want to date, and be free. Then you
Mhm.
don't have to lie. A man is never held to
That's
his
it.
liabilities on his lie.
Well, man, well, well, that's now. I'm. I don't want to really tell a story about one of my frat brothers, but I will. I'm not going to say his name. He got caught cheating. His old girl went out and cheat, and then she told him. And yeah, that's what happened. And we was young then. And this was right after college. So there's no excuses for it. Somebody said a liar is just a piece of shit.
Have an excuse. That's right.
Okay. So ladies, I'm asking the ladies. Fellas, let's chill with the comments for a second. Ladies, what would you prefer your man to do other than if tell you the truth, lie? What would you? I know you prefer the truth, but what if it was something that was going to hurt you? Would you still want to know? That's a good question. Let me know, ladies,
Somebody said,
what you want to know.
y'all be killing with those topics. Love the topic. I prefer the truth. I prefer the truth. Tell me the truth, and
Yeah.
like I said before, tell me the truth and let me decide what I want to do. What I want to do or what we gonna do or whatever. But just be truthful about it. I'd rather you tell me the truth than anything. Just be truthful. And if it hurts
All
my
right.
feelings, oh well. You told me the truth.
Paula said,
I
"I
want
need
you
to
to hurt
know."
my
Yes.
feelings. Somebody said,
Paula
I
said
want
the
you to hurt
same
my
thing.
feelings.
Paula said the
Mhm.
same thing. She said, Paula said she wants. I need to know. So,
Right. Just tell the
uh,
truth.
you know, because fellas, I'm gonna
Please
tell
hurt
you,
my feelings.
if your woman,
Somebody said, please hurt my feelings because finding out later this hurts worse. It does. It hurts more.
it does, it does, it does. But last week we was I want to bring this up. Last week we was talking about, you know, a black man, and then we was talking about if you wanted to date another man of different colors, and the lady said no, we only want to date a black man. But they're always talking about he lies and he a cheat. So my question to the ladies is, how do you tell you have a good black man? That's what I want to know, because since that was the key from last week, and since we still talking about it, I want to know, how do you tell this a man? How do you tell you got a good man? How's that? How do you tell you got a good man? Truth,
Somebody said,
100%.
we know y'all be cheating and be waiting for y'all to tell the truth. I think it's impossible, a little impossible. Um, I think a good black
Well,
man is just a man that tells you the truth, is honest with you, uh, loving, caring, uh, just wants, let you know if it is something, going to let you know what is going on at the beginning, before y'all get into a relationship. If he wants to be committed, or if he does not want to be committed, if he wants a
mhm.
commitment, or he just want to kick it with you or whatever. Just basically the truth. That's basically what we've been talking about all night, just the truth.
Well, one
And
of my
somebody
frat
said, why
brothers.
does it
What's
have
up?
to?
What's up? Go ahead.
Somebody said, why does it have to be just a black man?
We was just talking about it last week. I get to that in a minute. Let me say what Sinclair said. What up, Newt? Chris, obviously Sinclair is my fraternity brother and a real good friend. There's always that one woman that will make a man stand on the truth. That woman has to be extra special to that man. Mm. Now that was powerful. So that means if you're not special, Newt, she's not special, then you don't tell the truth.
And that
Mm. That's
that's
pretty
not
good.
right.
We talking about, so
You
let,
can
let me
tell
let
by
me
his
let me go through this
character.
one first. So say, why would just a black man? Go ahead. Go ahead,
Somebody
ladies.
said you can tell by his character and behavior, and his behavior don't change. A man would cheat on a great woman, and that's true. Amen to that. He sure will. The woman can do all she can,
You know,
and a man still will cheat on her.
I'm gonna tell a story that I know, and this is the truth. When I was on my first submarine, it was this guy named Bart. Bart was he was a white guy. Bart was like shit, 6'4", 6'5". Everywhere we went, women wanted Bart. Bart had a beautiful girl at the crib, and I kept asking Bart, "Why you don't cheat?" He said, "It ain't worth losing what I have." And it wasn't just that he said that. When a woman, we'd be sitting down at a bar somewhere out of some foreign port or something, and he would get up and leave and go back to the ship, to the sub, and go to stay there so that he wouldn't even be tempted to lie or to cheat. That's the first time, and I was in my early 20s when I encountered him. And Bart, if you ever are still out there listening, brother, you are definitely the model that most men, all men, should be in a serious relationship.
Yeah,
Well, I respect somebody disagree with you
I would have to respectfully
Sinclair.
disagree with
Somebody
Mr.
disagree.
Sinclair, and I would have to I would
Okay, he
disagree
says
with
so.
him too,
Okay, some things that
because
happen. Okay, so Paula said my guy is insured. My dad is on board with everything, and the way the parts need to consist it. So a good man has cares about my family, how my family thinks. That is true. If your
yeah,
man cares about your family and, and respects your family, it will work. And uh, Paula Jennifer says that she she sounds like you got a good one. sometimes sometimes you gotta kiss a couple of frogs to get that prince. I will let you know that. Let you know that. And for fellas, sometimes you be a frog till that one day you kiss the right one and turn into a prince. And that's all it is to it.
but yeah, you
But
gotta your
I just
family
think,
plays a part.
and go ahead.
I was just saying your family
Yeah, I
plays a
think the
part
families.
in.
I think if yeah, and especially if you got like seven brothers.
I have six. I have six nephews. I have six nephews and a brother. And when I tell my friends I have six nephews and brothers, they be like, "Oh shit, yeah, I do. I have six nephews and a brother." um.
And Jennifer, Paula said that he's 20 years older than her. That's probably why.
Uh.
He's probably got all the shenanigans out of his life. Go ahead.
T Rex, I think that's on a partner
It
to
says,
partner basis and how much you trust them. Because a man will lie on a great woman and will cheat on a great woman
Mhm.
with a skank.
Okay. What's up, Emmanuel? Yo, noob. Okay. I got to. Why do women call other women skanks? 9 times out of 10, the dude didn't tell her he was in a relationship. Why are you going to call another woman a skank because she was your man? You know your man didn't tell her she was in a relationship. Now if she's a skanky. She know you and your man.
Yeah, yeah.
She's she's treacherous. But all I can say is if I don't understand why you call her a skank though. I don't. Denise, why would you call a woman a skank?
I guess like
If she was messing with your man.
yeah, I guess because she's with your man, and he
That's
probably
not.
don't know that she probably don't know half the time, and half the time the women that do know, they still do what they want to do, uh, with the man. If you know, she's a skank cause we hate him, but his ass is a MF cheater, girl and cheater.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna tell you another story. I'm trying to save y'all a little bit of pain. So did I freeze? Freeze, Denise? Yeah, I froze.
No, no,
Okay, here we
yeah, you
back. I'm
back.
back now. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story real quick. Tell you a little story real quick. Uh, my daughter's auntie is a nurse, and she told me about this guy that was cheating on his wife, and she super glued his penis to his thigh. So there's only one way to get super glue off your penis and your thigh, don't you? With a scalpel. I never checked a woman. I always check a man if he cheating. That was Paula. That's what Paula said. And
Somebody
that's
said,
true because it's not the woman. It's not the other. If that could be a man too, it's not the man's fault. Whoever is in a relationship, it's their fault, man or woman.
somebody
If
said,
the other one is single, then it's
these your personal
go ahead.
stories, These your personal stories, T Rex. Stop lying.
No, I never had my stuff super glued to my leg. I'm telling you, she also told me about a dude that got his PPs in a zipper. And this weekend, my neighbor told me his younger brother got his penis broke. So,
Wow.
I never knew you could break a penis, but there's not any bones in it, but he got his ligament broke. They had to go in there and fix it. Oh Lord.
You can see a text in a man's phone, and that Negro will tell you it's not what you see. Yeah, they try to make you act like you're crazy. You sitting right there looking at the information. Dang, I know what I saw.
Okay.
You can be at a
Okay.
restaurant and see your man with a woman, and you say, "I saw you with that woman at Old Charlie's or wherever." I wasn't at Old Charlie's. That was not me. And I know what you look like. Somebody said, "Girl, you better please." I know what you look like. Okay.
I'm just telling you that was a good one. So, but then I go believe me or your lying eyes. Whew. If you get caught at a
Denise,
restaurant and your
if
girl see you,
you telling the truth, yeah,
go ahead.
I see you with my eyes. My eyes are not lying.
Oh, come
So and
on.
so didn't tell me.
Give the
He
brother.
didn't tell me. She didn't tell me. I saw you.
Maybe it was his twin brother.
No, he don't have no
Or
twins.
we.
I know his family. He don't have no twins.
Uh-oh.
Child, I be
Oh,
rich for
somebody says.
all these damn lies they be telling. Sure would. Clearly, Denise understood the assignment. Yeah, I did understand the assignment. Thank you.
So, since we talked about the assignment, or after the commercial,
Commercial.
I'll ask a question. Sinclair
This is Coach Abbott, head coach of Southwest Legacy, home of the Titans, and you are watching TAN TV.
Hey, Flo, how you doing? All right, we got my frat brother came back and said this. I will look you in your face and tell you it wasn't me at the restaurant with that woman. Now is what your decision is right now. So what he said was, and I agree. If it wasn't him or not, or was him, it's what the woman agrees to believe to. And I
Right.
believe she gonna believe her. I think she gonna
Yeah,
believe
because I'm gonna take my phone. I'm gonna take my phone out and take a picture too.
her. Well, why when you go over there and say something? It could have been a cousin or something he was talking
No,
to. You could have went over there and
no.
said something
I'm
to
gonna
him.
take this picture. We're gonna see if it's his cousin. Okay.
It says women be lying and they don't know even know. Yeah,
Women be
women lie a
lying
lot.
and we don't even know.
We don't know. That is true. We don't know. Y'all better lies. Y'all been practicing. We was getting our butt whoops when we told a lie when we was little. Y'all was getting away with it. So y'all got real good at lying. And that's it. Okay, now what are you? So, and this it is. So Sinclair also said, so it's your decision. He said, okay, now, okay, what? Now what? Are you leaving or staying? That's it. That's the major question. The question is not about if he's doing wrong or whatever he's doing wrong. The question is, what are you gonna do?
We leaving. I'm
We're
leaving.
leaving. Sinclair. Nope,
A
they say
man
they
will lie
leaving.
and still. A man will lie and still call on the cloth of God. Bye, Sinclair. Somebody said bye, Sinclair. Like bye, Felicia. Bye, Sinclair.
I'm gonna leave your name out of the next one, man, because they go. Some of these girls they know us from up there. Mm-mm. Okay. Oh, well. With that being said, so who? So with the liability part, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Somebody
Get the hell out of my house.
said get the hell out of my house,
Well,
M.F. Sinclair. Whoa. Whoa.
I'm
Damn.
not gonna. Y'all leave my friend, brother. He was just giving a comment. He wasn't telling you what to do. I'm not gonna say your name no more, dude. I'm not saying no more names. No more names. No more names. But so the other part is liability. So oh Lord, here we
Oh
go. Go ahead.
Lord,
It's
Mr.
another.
Sinclair
It's
don't
your
listen
week.
to
It's
doing
your
his
week.
shit. You ask where you leaving. Why you leaving? They don't. Oh, Mr. Sinclair for his damn nerves. Bye. They turned to Ooh.
Okay, you're okay. Your replacement just interviewed for your for your position.
I know they our future like T-Rex. They got Sinclair tonight. Bye
I'm
on
gonna
to the
quit. Someone
next.
could put my noob on that old phone. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. You know, when we
Yeah,
was
T-Rex,
kids,
you're in the
we
clear
always used to
tonight.
say we don't work.
Bye,
I
Negro.
like that. Bye, Negro.
Bye, Nuke.
Yes, Paula said to Paula said to you, Noob. She said that's how the divine nine rose there, Noob. So she gave you much love. You just got to be straightforward sometimes. I don't think it's always a pretty thing. I don't think it's always a pretty thing when you lie to, and I don't think it's. And if he don't lie to you, like if a man doesn't lie to you and he tells you the truth, you're going to be hurt, right? Oh Lord.
Oh, Mr. Sinclair, don't start none, won't be none. I prefer my man be truthful. That's what it boils down to.
Okay, so he's truthful, and he tells you he was cheating. Then what?
I'm
Now
gone.
the liability shifted from him to you.
It's
So what
it's
you
your
gonna do? You gonna
decision.
bounce? You
I'm
gonna
gone, but it's your decision if you want to stay or whatever. But I'm gone. The truth will
somebody
set you
say
ass
that
free.
the truth will set you free. But my question is, that's your reliability. Once he tells the truth, that's when the liability comes. Now he didn't shift the liability off himself to you. So whatever you decide to do is what you do. Is that right? I'd rather be grateful
Right.
for the truth
I'll be
and be out.
grateful for the
Okay.
truth and be out. Grateful for the truth
So
and be out.
what if that was the first time he cheated and he felt bad about it? That's why he told you the truth. That's a good question. See, Denise,
I don't know if that's the
if
first
he
time he
came home and
cheated or
said,
not.
oh, we just gonna assume it. Oh
You know what
Lord, here we
assuming
go.
does?
Terry, Terry,
Terry, what part of
what part of
we be gone that you don't understand? Shit. We be gone. You slow, we leaving. We said bye.
oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Adios,
All I
amigo.
can say. Okay, okay. Woo. Oh, okay. Oh God. Y'all are something else. Y'all are something else. Woo. Let's talk about a different topic other than okay, read that one, Denise.
So
Somebody's
clearly you
hissing.
want your ass toe up in two besides what Diddy when we say we out, we out.
Oh, okay.
Your ass toe up to Diddy besides Diddy.
Okay. Sinclair said thanks. He said thanks for the great conversation. New great show. D9 ladies always strong out there for you, Paula. And he said, and there are some good men out there. And I have to say, no matter what y'all believe, Sinclair is definitely a good man. I'll put that out there. I'll put my life on Sinclair because I know who he
Okay.
is. He's a
Text it, T-Rex,
no, I'm
be
serious.
gone. Thanks for the truth. Be gone. Don't be changing the subject.
Okay. Y'all mean me? You know I'm old. Y'all can't be doing that to me.
There's
There
many
are
good,
good
great
men out
men.
there. They might not just. They might not just be the. I'll be lying. He might not just be the one that. He might not be the what you're looking for, but he's a good man out there. Some do women compromise a good man for good looks or good money? What do women make compromises? That's a good question because if you make compromises, then you're okay. Do women compromise? Hello, ladies. I'm waiting. Do
Yeah,
y'all
you can
compromise?
compromise. But I told you about that 666. But yeah.
What's 666? The devil?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the devil, all right.
we well, we gotta talk about the 666 devil. We don't. I was just asking. I mean, for the guys out there that may have made an honest mistake and not did anything too drastic, is it a way he can make a comeback and still be in the graces of a good woman that he desires to be with?
Mm. Mm.
If a woman makes a mistake, is it okay for the man to forgive her,
No. No.
Denise?
No.
Oh, I just want to make sure it's fair on both sides.
Uh,
So if you make a mistake and either side and you decide to do something, then you're wrong. Oh, never settle. Know your worth.
That's right.
I'll be on my own. I'll be on my own turntable. Yeah, that's a policy. It should be on our own table.
That's
I
right.
agree. I agree.
I agree.
That's it. Okay. Okay.
You don't have to settle.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Jennifer said, if a man lies about little things,
Gracias.
he will lie about big. That is true. That is true.
How you say that? Thanks for the truth
It's
now
also,
in Spanish. Gracias for the lie. How you say that? T-Rex. Gracias for the lie.
I can't.
I do this. I don't know. How do you say it? T-Rex, you know.
Gracias, my. No, I don't know that, but I'm pretty sure she's saying God, gracias, Mateo. Mateo. Oh, I
I
was about to
do.
say some cuss words. No.
Yeah, probably. Because clearly you
Huh?
don't understand English. Mm.
Damo's my huevos. How's that one? You like that one? You didn't think I knew that, did you? Mm-hmm. Don't be thinking I don't know some words now. I've been around the world. They might not be clean words. Felicia's back watching again. I just think you should give a brother a break. Not me. I mean, you ended you with. We all make mistakes. It's clear to you. We all make mistakes. We do. Even women
But
make
you can't
mistakes.
keep
Yes,
right, but you can't keep giving that person. Oh, you can't keep giving that person over and over and over and
I
over.
didn't say keep giving them. It said women should be held to the same account of the same standards, and I agree. A liar is a
Right.
liar. Nah,
A lie, a lie.
that's some strong truth. That's some strong truth. A liar is a liar.
They said some men know
It's true.
that
There's some
women
good men
has
out there
cheated
that their woman cheated
and
and
choose
still.
to forgive. And then vice versa. There's some women
Yeah,
out
because
there that know their
he
man's
knows he's
cheated
not
and
your
forgive
woman.
too.
Yeah, but they make that man miserable at home. I'm not speaking from
It's
personal
ba- it,
experience.
it's based on each partner, or if they stay. It's based on each partner if they stay or leave, and it is.
That is true. That is true. All I can tell y'all out there, man, is that I hope some of these people that are in these situations hear some of the comments and decide to leave that station so that that situation don't be in it. Okay, T Rex and Denise, have you ever stayed after your mate cheated? If they cheated, yeah, I can
Yeah.
say I did.
You know my answer.
I did.
Hey,
Once.
you know my answer. Hell no.
I was young.
If it
I
was,
was
I was like
young and
T-Rex. I was young, young and dumb, young and
I
dumb.
was young and it was good. I oh snap! Denise laughed out loud. Oh snap! Denise laughed out loud. Yeah, sometimes you can't. You just, if you that one comedian said, what was it? He took the girl out on a date, spent all that money, and she didn't want to put nothing out. He said, "You don't have to. Go get your mama. She will." So all I can say is sometimes when T Rex, you cheated. How you know I cheated? Do you know me? Don't you answer that question, Denise? Don't you for sure. Oh, for sure. T Rex for sure lied and lied
Lied,
and
lied,
lied.
and lied, and lied, and lied, and lied, and lied.
I never said that I didn't cheat. I never said that I didn't lie. I just said it took me a while to be mature. It might take like I said earlier, it takes some people they mature at a very young age, and it takes some of us old
They
fools to
said you
mature when we
admitted
get
it
older.
for shows
And
back.
that's just, huh?
They said you admitted it a few shows back.
I did say it a few shows back. Yeah, I did say it, and it's the truth.
T-Rex had a
But
lot of women,
the last couple,
ones that cared for him. That's usually how it happens. They said you heard a lot of women that cared for you. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because I'm in pain. That's a true statement. That is a very true statement. And I'm going to own that one right here on the show. That was me. Your ass should be in pain laughing.
They said, yeah, but
I'm going to own that one.
We know you cheated. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good possibility, because I thought I was all that in a bag of chips, and guess what? I wasn't. So I understand that. So I'm not going to argue with you. All I can say is I apologize a couple shows back to all the people that I may have hurt, and I own up to it. We see some. Yeah, y'all ran Sinclair off. He had to go to a frat meeting, so he had to get out of here for y'all torn.
T-Rex,
T-Rex, you might have a
bag of all them chips.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna let it go because you can't argue with the truth. That's all I can say. You can't argue with the truth, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Everybody's got a past. It's what you do it's not what you did yesterday. It's what you do today and tomorrow that makes you who you are. So if you continue to be who you are, we see you. You see them eyeballs, Denise.
We see you.
We see you, T-Rex.
We see you, T-Rex. We see you.
Oh Lord!
The fingers you pointing
two fingers back at.
We got you.
I know you got me, Nuke. Much love, Nuke. Much love.
Nuke said they got you.
Much love.
Commercial.
All right, it's a commercial. Then we're gonna flip the script when we come back from the commercial.
It's Coach Kiso, man. Fadeaway Basketball, Chronicles of the Hardwood, episode number 2. We about to get it in. A lot of good information that we're gonna talk about. Tune in.
There you go. That's better.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Chronicles of the Hardwood.
Hey, everybody.
Okay, that was a good commercial. Them guys teaching them little kids basketball and teaching them how to grow up to be men. That's amazing. I got a question for y'all, T-Rex. Who see me coming? Nobody don't see me coming. Yeah,
T-Rex, we got you, boo.
We got them people. That's it. I love you. But my question is, because I got to get the political stuff in, and I know Denise don't like talking about political stuff, but I'm gonna bring it up. Do you think it's nice or reasonable to leave that young man over there in El Salvador and he's not a criminal or here illegal? Why is the government making such a big deal not to bring that young man back? That's what I want to know. So y'all tell me that one. Give me an answer on that one, because I think that young man should come back. And they, from what I heard recently, some parts of they are checking by their Social Security cards numbers. Mr. Rump will be on some shizit. yeah, Ms. Trump should be on some shit. He should be, because that's wrong. And I know y'all think I'm always laughing and joking, but I'm gonna get serious for a second. My degree is in history, and especially Nazi history. So you people out there who don't know, I don't care what color or sex you are, this is what Hitler did to the Jews. He made them victims. They were the perpetrators of everything bad. And then once the country bought into it, that's how he got rid of them. Yeah. So be aware of that. Yeah, they can be mad that that fool said exactly what he was going to do too. Yes, he did.
You can't be mad. You can't be mad.
Man, I'm sorry. We miss our pillar views out on Out of Bounds. We do. And that's what I'm saying, because you have to look at it. if you voted for the guy and you know, I don't care what color you was, and you weren't in the best situation you in, now he's cutting stuff that helps you. Did y'all see all those marches? And like we spoke about last week, it was a ton of marches out there. People was upset. It's upset. Paula said it's so wrong. I hope he gets sued. I hope he gets sued too. The guy that's over there in stayed over there and they won't go get him in El Salvador. And then he disrespected those army guys that lost their lives serving this country by going to play a golf tournament. What the heck is he's going? And yes, Kamala did do a speech with the Americans, and they voted for Trump ass. And she said during that speech, when she said on TV last week, she said, "I told y'all, I wasn't gonna say I told you so, but I'm telling you right now, I told you so." So I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, or independent. I'll just say the president should work for the American people. And like I was talking earlier, me and Denise and this producer, illegal aliens do jobs that people don't want to do. Okay. That we can talk about that saved act. Oh, somebody put a thing on there. But all I'm gonna tell you is this: when you looking at what these people give to America, they came here for a better life. They worked their butts off. I don't care if they white, black. See, people, y'all always think it's just Mexicans and black people that are illegals over here. We got white people that come through Canada and don't get their records. They're illegal. And most of those young girls that come here, they're forced into prostitution by the European gangs that are here in America. That's what their money's in prostitution. So it's everybody out there that's being mistreated. But the people that are doing this hard work, they're paying Medicare, Social Security, taxes, both federal and state, and they don't even get that money back. They can't file it. They definitely not going to get any services like amenities like Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid because they put money into it. It says so. Here we
If
go.
a woman's name don't match her birth certificate, she can't vote.
That is true. And why is it?
That's the save that.
Y'all need to do a little research on Hitler, how he did it, and Trump is following Hitler, which Putin followed Hitler. All the dictation, whatever those bastards are called, they all follow the same playbook. They find somebody to pick on and get everybody to pick on that person, and then they do it. They're gonna starve us out next. I'm telling you now. I've been telling y'all this the whole time. Trump's got something up his sleeve. He does. And if y'all don't see me in the next week, I'm gone. I'm over in El Salvador serving my country. Trump is a liar and makes.
Trump is trying to make America North Korea.
Yeah, that's what he wants to be a dictator. He wants to be a dictator. I think he might be not a dictator, but a dictaster because he was at some of Puffy's dance parties. So.
Whoa, watch out.
So, I'm just saying, I wasn't there. I'm just saying, but he thinks he's ready to be a dictator, but I think he's more like a dictator. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. So he's already a dictator. Nah, Congress got some power, but Congress ain't doing nothing. But T-Rex.
T-Rex.
When y'all go, I'm telling you, next June, start June is the process. Next June, you get to vote for Congress again. You'll see. Just watch me. The rest of this year is going to pan out. Next year, around October, November, you're going to saw all those Republicans start talking about how they hate what he's doing, how he's doing all that. Please don't kick me out. I'll be back in there. They lying. Just like that person said, dictator. Yeah, that's a classic. That's what he is.
Classic.
And that's what they are. And then Paula said, Yeah, Paula says she just well. I know you disagree with that because you're a service member yourself, so I know you a vet. But she disagrees with the fallen soldiers. He shouldn't have done that. He should have been there. It's bad it's here in Texas. The immigrants get treated really bad, and social workers hate seeing this. It's the truth. They not. I can see the criminals, but most of these people are good people. They just want a better life. They are smart people. They're living. I know they'll live in one house, work their butt off, pay that house off. One family stay there. They'll buy another house until everybody that was in that original house has a house. You name me one black person or one white person that do some shit like that. I'm gonna tell you, there ain't none. There ain't none. The biggest liar, con artist, convicted felon, running the country makes no sense. That's why they wouldn't vote for me. I'm not a convicted felon though, but that liar part, I'm a pretty good liar. But I'm not a at least I don't think I'm a convicted felon. I ain't got no records yet. But if y'all, like I said, if I'm missing, you know where I'm at down there breaking little rocks into big rocks and sewing them back together in El Salvador. But I just think we need to look at the truth of the matter is and that we're all part of the human race and we have to take care of each other. I see you admitted. Yeah, I see you admitted you were a liar, T Rex. I've never said that I wasn't a liar. My mama, rest in peace, would tell you I lie most of the time when my mouth is moving. And if you see the look on Denise's face, she know I just said some lies.
I can imagine. I can't see now
What
because
does-
I'm frozen, but yeah. Hmm.
okay, then it says, T Rex, you need to go to hell.
Wow.
T Rex, you need to get the hell out of this country. Yeah, I do need it. I'm
Wow.
not leaving this country. I'm not leaving this country. I mean, I'm not leaving this country. This country's for everybody. If I'm not hating on nobody, but 90% of the amenities that we love, like the cell phone, the stoplight, all these things were invented by enslaved people and black people. So just all I'm saying is give people their due. Don't say they're DEI hires because most of these DEI hires are better than the people who are doing it. Because if you look at the guys doing it right now, they have no clue. They have no clue what politics is all about. They run the country like a business, and there's no profit in running the country. The country's always been in debt, and it's going to always continue to be in debt because it's here for the people. And as long as people are working, giving money, it'll work that way. Well, I lost a niece, but I just want y'all to know I think we should always look out for each other because you could be next. White men, white women, if you say something wrong, you could be next. Black men, black women, you could be next. Indians, this is your country. They probably trying to send you to El Salvador. Native Americans, I'm sorry. I don't, tribal people because I got tribes stuff in me. So y'all gotta be real with yourself. I know this is not the kind of format that we like to have fun, but I have to always remember that we know what's happened. Thank you. Thank you. I do study history. I love history. I love history. And that's how they do things. That's how they did the slaves. Everybody's got a playbook. And that book, 2025, that's what it is. So all I want y'all to know is, be kind to each other. Don't worry about if you kind to somebody, they'll be kind to you. And the most important thing after that is be kind and treat people like you want to be them to treat you. Yeah, I love politics. I love talking about that because it's most important. Indigenous people. I'm sorry, Paula corrected me. Indigenous people. I don't know. I'm just gonna call you Americans because you are the true Americans. You know, you're the true Americans. Even though black Jamaicans and all that and been over here with you, you know, and it doesn't seem. I don't know why America has a problem. I don't know why there's black Americans, brown Americans, and all that. I say this all the time. There's only Americans. It's only if we always just could be Americans, then it wouldn't be a problem. But we always got to have this race thing or some type of separation. When you out there and you in the shit with your brothers and you fighting in Nam or like those soldiers that passed away not too long ago, you with somebody different, but you're all serving the same mission.
Okay.
So hey, that's it. All right, Denise. Say what you got. Say goodbye to everybody, and we'll get out of here.
Well, thanks everyone for watching tonight. We had a good show again tonight. We appreciate everyone tuning in every week on Sunday to watch us and everything and voice your opinion. Um, have a good week, blessed week. And I wanted to give a shout out to my homeboy, which is a Kappa who passed away, Tyrone Dunn, who passed away this past week.
Oh, that's right.
Keep his family in prayer and keep the Nukes in prayer. Thanks.
That's true. Yeah, I had a drink. But anyway, rest in peace, Nuke. That was a good brother. I just want to say, everybody, thanks for watching the show. Continue to give your comments. We love to hear from you. And be real with yourself and be real with the people around you. Treat everybody like you want to be treated. With that said, everybody, thanks for watching TAN TV, the African American Network. We have a global field with a local reach. This is T Rex. That's Denise. And you are watching Out of Bounds. Peace.